Hi, I'm Dr. Jerron C. Hill, MD, board certified anesthesiologist. What if I told you that the secret to extending your IV ketamine results was not having another infusion, but by noticing the way that you think? Today, I'm going to talk about mindfulness, what it means, how it changes the brain, and how by practicing it, you can extend the benefits of your IV ketamine therapy. Mindfulness is the practice of staying fully present or being present in the moment, aware of where you are, what you're thinking, and what's happening now without judgment. Mindfulness is noticing your thoughts and emotions, but not allowing them to control you. Think of mindfulness as mental strength training. Every time you notice a breath or body movement or thought without reacting to it, you're strengthening your brain's ability to remain calm under pressure. Research studies at Harvard and other institutions show that by practicing mindfulness for 8 weeks, it causes a shrinkage in the amygdala and thickening in the prefrontal cortex of the brain. Recall that the amygdala is the stress center of the brain where fear originates from. And you recall that the prefrontal cortex is part of the limbic system. It's responsible for our focusing and emotional regulation. So practicing mindfulness helps to decrease cortisol production, and it increases brain-derived neurotropic factor, thereby enhancing neuroplasticity and creating new neurons in the brain. Practicing mindfulness also activates our parasympathetic nervous system, the part of our nervous system that causes everything to slow down. IV ketamine therapy causes an increase in brain-derived neurotropic factor, as well as increasing new neuronal connections. Now, practicing mindfulness along with IV ketamine therapy causes a suppression of the sympathetic nervous system, and it allows ketamine infusions to last longer. Mindfulness works in the same regions of the brain as IV ketamine does, and that is in the prefrontal cortex and in the hippocampus. Mindfulness costs nothing. It takes only a few minutes to do, and it can enhance IV ketamine treatment long after your 6 treatments have ended. When we learn how to quiet the mind, the brain begins to heal itself. Now, next week, I'll talk about nutrition and how nutrition and mindfulness work hand in hand to keep our brains balanced. You recall from my discussion last week, I talked about 5 different, what I'm going to call today, pillars of health that help to extend the benefits of IV ketamine. And just for a review, last week we talked about stress management. Today I talked about mindfulness. Next week we'll talk about nutrition. And in the subsequent week we'll talk about how exercise and sleep will enhance the benefits of IV ketamine therapy. For more from HealMed Stress Management, please subscribe to this channel, like it, share it with a friend or loved one who may benefit from its content. Until then, have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.